Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to see your website form leads turn into instant WhatsApp chats. So let's suppose I'm running an online business and I'm capturing all my leads using my website form. I want that whenever I receive a new response from this website form, I should automatically send them a WhatsApp message. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, and that's why I've completely automated this entire process using Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I'll just build connection between my website form and Pabbly chat flow, using which I'm going to send a WhatsApp message. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a manner that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from my website form, I'm automatically going to send them the WhatsApp message using Pabbly chat flow. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. So welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm automatically and instantly going to send the WhatsApp messages to all the leads which I'm capturing on my website form. This is my website form. I'm going to do a dummy form submission. I'll enter my WhatsApp number, and as I submit the form, I should receive a WhatsApp message on my WhatsApp. So here I'm going to enter some dummy details. I'll enter my full name as new user. Then I'll enter my email address as new@pabblytudes.com. Then I will enter my phone number. So here I have submitted. Thank you for submitting the form. I'll open my WhatsApp and check whether I have received this message or not, and here it is. We have received this message. So this is a template which I have created in my Pabbly chat flow, and using Pabbly chat flow I have sent the WhatsApp message. You can see this is the same exact template which has been sent to me with my name on it. Hi new user, thanks for reaching out. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now if you also want to learn how you can create this, let's start creating this from the scratch. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can connect our website form to Pabbly chat flow in such a manner that whenever I receive a new lead from website form, I'm automatically able to send a WhatsApp template message to this lead. And for this, I'm simply going to create integration between this Pabbly chat flow and my website form, or Webbook by Pabbly, using Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now after landing towards this page, on the top right corner we have two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHRUPC to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly purchase. Now as I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard, where you will find all your workflows over here and all the folders which you have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one. Then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'll select this new beta, and then I'll name this workflow as your website form leads turn into instant WhatsApp chats, and now I need to select my folder. Now these are the folders which have been created. I am going to select it as all automation and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully here. Now as soon as I click on this create, one box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever there is a new form submission on my website form, I should automatically send a WhatsApp message to this lead, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Webbook by Pabbly, and following this trigger application in my action application, I will be taking Pabbly chat flow, using which I'm going to send a WhatsApp template message. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Webbook by Pabbly. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as catch webbook and then click on connect. So now I need to make connection between my website form and Pabbly Connect, for which a webbook URL is provided to me. And this webbook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my website form with Pabbly Connect. I'm going to follow the headers given below and build this connection. For that, I'm going to open my form. Now this is my form, and I'm going to open the code of this form. Now here I've opened this code in a notepad, and over here you can see this fetch. So I am going to remove this webbook URL over here, which I have added for the dummy purpose, and I am going to add the webbook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'm going to copy this and paste that over here. After doing this, I'm going to click on this file and then click on this save, and in this manner I have added the new webhook URL from my workflow to this particular website form. Now I'm going to go back towards my workflow. Here we can see the waiting for webhook response. So now I need to do a test submission in order to capture the webhook response here in this workflow. In order to capture this webhook response, I'm going to open this form and I'm going to do a form submission. Before that, I'm going to refresh this once because we have just made the changes or saved the changes in our website form code. So here I'm going to enter some dummy details. As soon as I do this, all these details should be captured here. So here I'm going to enter my full name as latest user, my email address as latest@pabblytudes.com. And then I'm going to enter my phone number as this one. I'm going to click on the submit now, and here thank you for submitting the form. I'm going to open my workflow and check whether I have received this response or not, and here it is. 6 seconds ago we have received the response. So this is how we have captured the lead from our website form to our Pabbly Connect workflow. The email address which we entered was latest@pabblytudes.com. The name was latest user and the phone number was this 9393. Here, as soon as I have done this form submission, I have received that response in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created is working fine. And now whenever there will be new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to send a WhatsApp message. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'll search for Pabbly chat flow. In my action event, I'm going to select it as send template message and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and then to make this connection, you have to enter the token. Here in the help desk, a hyperlink is provided to me which I'm going to open, and I will be landed towards this page from where I have to go towards this Pabbly chat flow, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly chat flow. On the left hand side, you can see the settings. We have to go towards this API and webhook, and over here an API key is provided to me which I need to copy and simply paste that over here. Now here, as I've already an existing connection, I've created this connection multiple times, so I'm going to save this, and you will see Pabbly chat flow will be connected to Pabbly Connect. And now I need to enter these details. Now here, first one is recipient mobile number, but I'm not going to enter this mobile number like this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I've received the response from this webhook by Pabbly, and when I click on this field, I can see this webhook by Pabbly. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. Here I'm going to enter the phone number as this one. But over here you see that it is written that I have to enter without this plus sign. But in this response I have this plus sign. So I need to remove this. For now I'm going to save this action step. And I'm going to cross this step, click on this add new action step. And in my action application I'll search for text formatter by Pabbly. In my action event I'm going to select it as text basic formatting and then click on connect. Now in this string I'm going to map this phone number, and in this transform I'm going to enter extract number and then click on save and send test request. Here you will see that I have received these numbers of the phone number without the plus sign. So here now I'm going to map this. I have received the response from this text formatter and I'm going to map this. In this template name I have created a template. I'm going to open the template. So here I'm on the Pabbly chat flow app dashboard. On the left hand side where you can see all these options, I have this templates. To create a new template, you have to simply click on this templates list, or if you want to explore a template, you can click on this explore templates. I'm going to open this templates list. Here I've landed towards this templates. You can see approved templates, pending templates, draft templates, rejected templates. To create a new template, you simply have to click on this add template. Let's open this. Here we have landed towards this new template. You can see the template category. You can select it according to your choice and preference. Then we have to give the template name. Then we have to select the language. So here let's say the language is English. Then we have to select the template type. Be it text, image, video, document, location. You can select this according to your choice and preference. Then if you want to provide the header, you can do that and it will start displaying. Then you have to provide the format, which is the main part of this message. So over here I have entered hi, and then I have added a custom variable and then close this. In this manner I have added the custom variable for the name of the lead, and whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, it is going to get replaced with the name of that new lead. I simply have to provide the value to this custom variable. And in this manner itself, I can add as many as custom variables for the email address, the phone number, or the other details. And in this manner itself, we create custom templates or personalized templates. So here, if you want to provide the footer, you can do that and it will start displaying over here. So this is how you can create this template. For now, I'm going to open the template which I've created. So this is the template which I have created by the name website form. Here I have added one custom variable which is for the name of the lead. Hi, thanks for reaching out. Through our website, we received your inquiry regarding our service and product. Our team will get in touch with you shortly. Meanwhile, please share your preferred time to talk, budget, requirement details, location or city if applicable. Thank you. I am going to use this template. I'll go back towards my workflow and I am going to select the same template by the name website form. This is the template. In the header type, it is already selected the text. Header params, media URL, file name, copy of a code URL variables and quick replies. I am not going to enter these details. These details are not required ones, so I am going to skip this. In this enter body parameter, I am going to enter the name of this lead. In this name, I am again going to enter the name of the lead, and then I am not going to enter these details because these details are not required one. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Here you see I have added a recipient mobile number, which is a dummy mobile number. So for now, I am going to remove this and enter my own phone number so that I can show you the WhatsApp message on the execution of this workflow. After entering all the details, I am going to click on the save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response. This response is a positive one. The message has been sent. The status is success. Let me open my WhatsApp and check whether I have received this message or not. So here I have received this message. Hi latest user, thanks for reaching out. You can see that we have been sent a personalized message. Thanks for reaching out through our website. We have received your inquiry regarding our service and product. Our team will get in touch with you shortly. So this is the same exact template which we have created in Pabbly Chatflow, and we have sent that through Pabbly Connect integration. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between our website form and Pabbly Chatflow using Pabbly Connect. I have attached a link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUBPC to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly purchase. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. And I hope you like this video and understood this video very well. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.